All right, what's going on? It's your boy Hank Hackerson at Hank Hacks Hackers, and we are going into the Greenholt Phish challenge today. This is literally just a series of questions that we're going to ask or answer about a particular phishing campaign. I think this is an actual real phishing campaign. And this is the very last room of the phishing module of the SOC Level 1 pathway of TryHackMe. And this is a good one. I mean, we're going to go through all of these questions in a little bit, so we'll be able to take a deep dive into this whole thing and see what we've learned so far. If you are studying for your SOC Level 1 or Security Analyst certification or Pentest Plus or Ethical Hacker, Junior Pentester, any of those things, I invite you and I welcome you to like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and even drop a comment or two if you have any questions or anything like that. Would very much love to have you as a part of the community. But you also get the extra benefit that if you're studying for any of those things, these courses and these videos that we're going through are all applicable to your certification exams, and you'll learn something that will help you pass the exam. But then on top of that, you'll learn things that you'll be able to use on your day-to-day when you actually get a job as a pen tester or ethical hacker security analyst, because that's what you're here to do. You're here to learn these things to either get a job or to just become a really badass security analyst and ethical hacker. So all of those things, I think you'll be able to find some value inside of this channel. That's literally all we talk about here in this channel. So without further ado, let us jump into this room. Okay, so here is the scenario. A sales executive at Greenholt PLC received an email that he did not expect to receive from a customer. He claims that the customer never uses generic greetings such as good day and didn't expect any amount of money to be transferred to his account. The email also contains an attachment that he never requested. He forwarded the email to the SOC analyst or the Security Operations Center and for further investigation. And so we are going to investigate this email and see what is up with this freaking email. What we're going to do is we're going to open it with Thunderbird from what it says over here. And I think that's basically it. We can also probably try to use any of the other tools that we have gained through our lessons here, through the phishing tools and phishing analysis and all of that stuff to try to answer these questions. So I've already started the virtual machine. Let's see if it's up already. And it seems that it is up. So from here, I'm going to go ahead and open this challenge EML document. And we're going to open it up with, what was it? Firefox something? What is it called? Thunderbird. There we go. Thunderbird, which should be in the T's. There it is. We got it. And we're going to open it up. Thunderbird mail. And that's going to take a couple of seconds. And so here are the questions here. So it says, what is the transfer reference number listed in the email subject? Who's the email from? What is the email address? What email address will receive a reply to this email? So we got to find the reply to email. And that is actually something that was available in the phishing emails in action. I want to see if I can use the browser to go to Phish tool, because I've already started an account with Phish tool. And if I can actually use Phish tool, because I wasn't able to do it in the last video and I had to do a lot of this stuff manually. But if we can use Phish tool to analyze the source code of this email, we'll be able to get a lot of stuff done very quickly, because Phish tool is really, really cool like that. So they take us to CyberChef automatically. Which means it implies that the internet on this thing does work. So I'm very curious as to why I wasn't able to use Phish tool last time. So let's see if we can actually go to Phish tool here, if it'll actually run that query. And it populated the query at the top right here, but it doesn't give me anything else. So for now, I'm just going to do manual analysis of this whole thing. So transfer reference number is going to be this thing. So we have this information is going to be our transfer reference number. I'm going to copy this and go here and paste it. That's going to be the transfer reference. Who's the email from? The email is from Mr. James Jackson. And what is his email address? It says info@mutawamarine.com. I think that's what it is. info@mutawamarine.com. What email address will receive a reply to this email? So it's very much implying that this is not going to be the full email address. And this is right here. So it says reply to is Mr. James Jackson info.mutamarine@mail.com. So that is going to be mutawamarine@mail.com. What is the originating IP address? This for sure we have to look at some source code to be able to find, because it's not going to be over here. So to do this, I'm going to click on more and I'm going to view source of this email, and we're going to look at the view source of this email and try to find that originating IP. So the hint tells us here that it's not in X originating IP, and then if we were to just look at X originating IP, it's literally blank anyways. So that's not going to be work. That's not going to work. There's this address at the top where it says X address or X atlas received, and that's not the answer either. So if we scroll down a little bit on this source code, and let me see if this will actually scroll down for us. Here we go. Okay, and right here, hopefully it doesn't skip. So it says received from this weird host, and then right there, that's the IP address that we received it from. So who is the owner of the originating IP? And so let's see, perform a whois lookup for the name of the organization. And so let's see if we can find that. So if we have the originating IP, which is this thing, I'm going to do copy, and I'm going to open up a tab, and we're going to do whois lookup. Whois IP search and whois domain lookup. So we're just going to do a paste here and see if we can find this information here. And so we have host wins, we have host wins LLC dot. So let me see, I think it's host wins LLC without the dot. There we go. What is the SPF record for the return path domain? Okay, let's try to find that. Okay, so Phish tool still is not, or the Google search for Phish tool isn't loading. So the SPF record for the return path domain, there's something that we can use from our analysis tools lab that was Google's analysis thing, and from that we can see the SPF record message header. Here we go. Okay, so to find our SPF record, and just to show you what that actually is supposed to look like, this is from our phishing prevention video that we did, and it shows the SPF Center Policy Framework. This is what it's supposed to look like, and this is what a normal, a standard record, I guess, a basic record, there you go, basic SPF record looks like. And then if we use the Demarkian SPF Surveyor tool, which is this thing right here, you just type in the domain. And so to be able to find that, I went to our source file here, and I did a basic search for the reply, the return path. So if I go here and just do a Control F and then do return path search, it shows me that right here. And so that's the domain, right? So info@mutawamarine.com. So I just searched for mutawamarine.com in the survey domain, and then it gives me the full path of the record right here. So we just take this whole thing and we copy that, and then we go to our question and we paste that here, and there it is. So what is the DMARC record for the return path domain? And so same thing, we're just going to go here to our previous task, and then we're going to go and look for the DMARC, which is this one. And to be able to find the DMARC record, we can use the health checker and check the DMARC status of this. So I can just go here, and this is the DMARC health checker. So same thing, right? The question is, what is the DMARC for the return path domain? So I just do the same thing, mutawamarine.com, and then it's going to run that for us. You have valid DMARC record, yada yada yada. So if we come under DMARC here, it gives me this information. I wonder if this is actually what I'm supposed to use. So let's see if this is Oh, that is the answer. Very good. Okay, so there you go. So far, so good. What is the name of the attachment? So let's try to find that here. That should actually be available right here. So we should be able to see that. The attachment name is this whole thing right there. So it's SWT underscore yada yada yada. So I'm going to just manually type that because I don't want to accidentally open that. There we go. And so just for your information, if you want to type that out as well, there is 1 underscore, there's 3 underscores, and then 2 underscores like that. And that's it. And so what is the SHA-256 hash of the attachment? So now what we need to do is we need to actually download this. And I just want to, oh, there we go, save button. So we're going to save this. And we're just going to save it to our desktop, like so. And then we're going to open up a terminal. This is pretty easy and fairly straightforward. And we're going to do a SHA-256 sum. Or actually, let me make sure I'm in the right place. So I need to go to the print working directory. It's home Ubuntu, so I need to go to desktop and find that. There it is. So now I'm going to do SHA-256 sum, and then I'll just do SWT and press tab, and it'll complete the entire thing for me. Press enter, and there it is. There's the SHA-256 sum right here, and it starts all the way from right there, and that's the whole thing. So we're going to do that. We're going to copy that, and very good. And we're going to do this thing, and voila. There's our SHA-256. What is the attachment file size? Don't forget to add kilobytes to your answer. And so this is also at the bottom right here. It says 400 kilobytes. So we're going to do 400 kilobytes. Oh, it's not right. Huh. Oh, I see. Okay, so they don't want us to go by that. They want us to actually go search by the file hash. So I'm going to go to VirusTotal because I just like VirusTotal. For some reason, there's something about VirusTotal that I like. So it's 400.26 kilobytes. So it's not 400. So where is it? We're right here. So 400.26 kilobytes. And there's that. And what is the actual file extension of the attachment? So I'm guessing it's not cap. Yeah, so it's not cap. So let's go to this thing right here, and let's see what the actual file extension here is. So it says, let's see, family labels MSIL, Loki, Agencia. Let's go under details and see what we can find here. Oh, it's probably a RAR file. Because if it's not CAB, I don't think it's a TXT either. So I'm going to say it's a RAR file, but it might be a PDF. No, it's a RAR file. Hey, there we go. We got it. That was it. That was really quick. That was actually very, very quick. So, I mean, I don't think it's complicated when you know what you're looking for. You know what I mean? When you know what resources to go to and how to find the information, it's fairly easy to do. Or yeah, fairly easy, straightforward. I don't know if easy was the right word. I had to double think or double check that with myself. But I think that it's fairly straightforward. You know, once you have the tools to use, or once you know what tools to use and where to look for certain pieces of information, the rest of it becomes very, very straightforward. And just like that, we were finished it. And this is it. I mean, so we can close this tab out. We can close this out, and close this out. And this is it. This is all that it was on this thing right here. And I was actually able to earn a badge as well. So that's nice to see. And I'm very, very excited about it. So there is our badge for Hephaestus completing the phishing module here. Super, super excited. And now we are done with the SOC Level 1 training. This is actually, that was the last room. So we're officially done with the SOC Level 1 training and the SOC Level 1 playlist on this channel. And I really hope that you actually learned a lot from it. I did a video for every single one of these rooms. So there's a video here for everything that's inside of this pathway. So you should have a pretty comprehensive playlist to go through and learn everything that there is to know with the SOC Level 1 pathway of TryHackMe. All right, so if you are studying for your SOC Level 1 or Junior Analyst certification, I can't even talk right now, Junior Analyst certification, or your Pentest Plus or your Ethical Hacker, any of the certifications that have to do with cybersecurity, I encourage you, I welcome you, I challenge you to go ahead and like and subscribe and turn on that notification bell so that you get notified the next time that a video comes out. And everything that we talk about on this channel has to do with either cybersecurity, pen testing, or ethical hacking. And in that regard, you'll get a lot of stuff to help you with your examinations and your certifications, but at the same time, you'll get a lot of stuff to help you with your day-to-day stuff, your day-to-day work as a CySec analyst or SOC analyst or a pen tester, ethical hacker, all that stuff. This is directly applicable to everything that you're doing. So hopefully you learned a lot from this, and I do love the fact that our community is growing, and I would very much love to have you as a part of our community as well. Drop a comment if you have any questions, or if you want to just say hi or anything like that. I do respond to all of the comments that come in, and yeah, that's pretty much it. This is your boy Hank Hackerson at Hank Hacks Hackers, your favorite network and system attacker / protector. This was the SOC Level 1 pathway, the very last video of the SOC Level 1 pathway. Hope you got a lot of value out of it. If no one else loves you, Hank loves you. Love, peace, and chicken grease. I will see you in the next one. Later.